Hi guys, so today we are going to work on editing our writing. So our goal is that with guidance and support from peers and adults, I can develop and strengthen writing as needed by using the editing process. So how do you know that your writing sounds good? Let's talk about some of those strategies. One is reading out loud. So if you read what you wrote out loud, you might be able to catch some of those mistakes. Make sure that you read it as if you were talking so that it makes more sense to you. That is a really good strategy where you can catch some of your mistakes. I like to also ask somebody else to read it for me, but read it out loud to me as if they were talking instead of me. And so when you do that, you hear it and you actually catch your own mistakes. I also like to read once, read twice, and read 3 times. So all of those strategies really are based on you proofreading your writing. Before and and you should do that probably before you start looking at anything else. So, what I want you to do during this time, guys, is to watch this video. Make sure that you write the editing you're writing for kids. So you can watch this video, and after that, I want you to look at this little model and think about what that looks like. Okay, so this was written by Miss Boyer. And here's the colonist. Now, if I start looking at it, I will say, I'm not sure how to start this letter, but I feel we need to talk. I'm not sure how to start this letter, but I feel like we need to talk. I've been thinking about this a lot lately. Well, there are a few things that I notice. I am is not written correctly. I am should be uppercase, apostrophe, and then the M. If I do that, then it would look like this, but I still have an error here, so I need to do I am. So notice the difference now. I also notice that it's a run-on sentence. I have 2 sentences here together. If I put a period right in the middle here, it will make more sense. Okay? Then what do you mean? Is the answer from King George. Well, I know that what needs an uppercase, and instead of a period, I need a question mark because it is a question mark. So what I want you to do is go through all of the writing that you've done and check for some of these things. After you check for some of these things, also run a spelling check. So if you go to Tools, highlight your passage entirely. And once you have it highlighted, do spelling and grammar and do a spelling grammar check. It will give you suggestions that are already there, and then it'll be easier to fix some of those things, okay? Use technology on your side. Then after that, go into your actual document. Well, you're already in your document. You've edited and proofread what you had. Then go into the checklist. And when you go through the checklist, there are check marks here. I want you to move each check mark to the right spot once you have that. Only if you've done that, you can move the check mark over, okay? So I spell commonly used words correctly. That's the, and, for, this, that, then, there, they, theirs. Okay, some of those small words, are they spelled correctly? Did I spell plural nouns correctly? Did I use past tense verbs correctly? So go through the checklist, and as you see, if you can't find one of those check marks to go over because you don't have it, then go back into the writing and make sure you have it. The goal is to have all those check marks there so that your writing is perfect. So once you do that, then we can start our day and we can finish our writing and then turn in. Make sure that you do turn in.